this nigga invited me over his house the other day to eat. And you know, you don't go by everybody's house to eat. First off, you gotta see if they got, I ain't gonna eat at your house if you got no cats. Cause them niggas ain't really pets. First off, them niggas don't even wanna be pets. Every time I go by a nigga house with a cat, them niggas either be in the window or up high somewhere where you can't even get their ass in the first place. They don't want you to bathe them. Anything that don't want to take a bath and trying to be in my house, but you ain't gonna be in my house for too much longer. They self clean. But she gonna get some of this water in this what she talking about. But they don't never let, you know what I'm saying? They don't even want to be pets. Dogs is looking to get saved. I don't know, I got a little thought. I think like dogs is black people and cats is white people. Cause think about it, nigga, when you think about a dog, when you see homeless cats, they be healthy and shit. They be just straight. They don't really be homeless. They be fat though. They be all in apartment complexes deep. Just wait, cause they can jump in dumpsters and shit, climbing trees, they can kill birds and shit. But dogs, you see a homeless, them niggas look like they having a hard time. They be skinny. Girls be got fucked by every little dog and then they be crazy. Don't know who the daddy is. They got hit by every little mutt in the hood. They just walking around looking straggly and shit. And then you be like, well, that's just a coincidence. Well, it go deeper than that too. Cause think about it, they ain't got no cat catchers.
What's good, world? Hey, just got through busting my gut at the Houston Improv, headline Lavell Crawford. But before Lavell hit the stage, man, we got this cat called Spike Davis. Boy, right here, man. Real funny cat, man. Spike, sorry about telling you where you from.
Man, I'm originally from Goodwell, Kentucky. That's home. I live in Atlanta now, man. Everybody down in the A now, so I'm down there grinding like everybody else.
You gotta grind, you gotta get it in.
That's what it is.
So, what inspired you to do comedy, man? Because I see you up there, you have a down home southern routine.
Right.
A good way of kind of connecting with the audience. So where does the inspiration come from?
Man, I just always like to get on stage, man, just make people laugh, man. I've always been like the silly guy or whatever. Even growing up, man, we used to play ball and hoop, man. But after that, we be capping on each other and all this. So I'm one of the baddest cappers in my neighborhood. So, you know, I got to the point where I was so good, people want to beat me up and all that type of thing. But I had two bigger brothers, so they kind of slowed them up on that. But it's just always, man, I like to make people laugh, man.
So what age did you really do this, like, man, comedy?
Man, probably like 18 and 19, something like that. I really wanted to do it. But it took me a while to really jump off because I was doing some other stuff, man. Academics, bro? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 4.0, baby.
4.0, hey, 375.
But I had a 1.0 each year for 4 years, so that's what that is.
And look, got you. I got to step this one. He can't even be serious during the interview. So, you have this way, I mentioned earlier, with connecting with your audience. Right? In terms of preparing your routine to do that, how do you craft it?
I tell you what, man, I just enjoy people, so I like to do a show where you're not just talking at them, you kind of pull them in. So normally when I do a headline set, a lot of my material, the first 30 minutes of the show is just grabbing people in. Then you can jump into your material, but you can go out with a bang. But people want to feel like they're included into the show, because they can sit at home and watch TV. You know, they'll hit the channel, go back and forth, but if you're right there in their face and grab them in, I think that's how to make a real performance.
Right, now, like I mentioned before, he was here, he's the opening act for Lavell Crawford, man. Now, in terms of just, I guess you could say, creating that buzz, getting the crowd ready for what's about to come, what kind of mind state are you using to try to portray that?
Man, I tell you what, you really got to be your own hype, man. If you're the first dude up, because there's no opening night before you. You got the sound guy to introduce you, whatever. People want to feel somebody, so you got to be your own cheerleader. So I get up there, man, just get my own thing where I try to grab people, get them hyped, and then we just roll from there.
Right. Now, this isn't the first time you worked with a couple of people. Doing some research and actually did some work with Steve Harvey. Why don't you elaborate on that a little bit?
Well, you just stalking me, huh, online? Yeah, I rolled out with Steve Harvey, man. I met him years ago, back when he was living in Cleveland, and I was in Louisville, Kentucky. And he always told me, man, when I get big, I'm gonna come grab you, man. And he just, man, he took me on tour with him. I was touring with him for 3 years, and then Sid the Entertainer and Jamie Foxx, man. So most of the guys, man, I rolled out with them. Good dudes.
Good cut, good cut.
Yeah,
And it's good to be in I guess you could say, billionaires comic boys club, especially if you want to have some success with it. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, man. We just all gotta grab each other though, man. When you get to that point, reach back and grab somebody, man. Lavell, man, we started out doing our thing together years ago. My fishing partner, my golfing partner, that's who I hang out with. But he told me when he blow, come and get you. You know what I'm saying? Same thing for me. I get a movie deal, who I'm gonna call first, but my dogs. We'll spread it out, but everybody gotta grab your cats first.
Gotcha. So I'm a promoter. See this interview. I like what you had to bring to the table. How do I book you?
Go to my website, SpikeDavisandFriends.com. I got my own syndicated radio show. We're on in 5 markets right now. Another 13 markets coming on in the next 2 months, so we signed the paperwork on that. So I'm doing my radio thing as well. So.
Okay, no Twitter, no Facebook. You know, it's really big.
Man, Facebook to death, Twitter to death. I mean, you can hit me up, man. Spike Davis Comedian. That'll grab me. You can find me. I'm easy to find.
But if you go to @realryanjrudd.com or realryanjrudd Twitter, you'll get a link with him because I'm pretty sure me and him will be following each other after the interview.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Hook me up, man. I want to host some events, man.
Gotcha.
I do weddings, man, family reunions, funerals. I host it all. I don't even care.
So you're really like a jack of all trades in terms of MC.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in terms of your outlook, what do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Man, the radio station is really starting to take off, man. My radio show, SpikeDavisandFriends.com. My show, we did a cruise to Nassau, Bahamas last year. Coming up February next year, we're going to Jamaica for 5 days. So the radio show is taking off. We're looking at some international markets. I did some shows over in Bermuda. And then when I'm in Jamaica, you know, it's going to be working/business trip. And then kicking it. So I'll be grabbing some station down there. That's my thing.
Hear about this little game show we got, man. I'm gonna be co-host with Lala, man. That must be really, really good for you working with BET, man.
Yeah. I started working with BET, man. Really, when they really started doing Comic View, I was one of the first people to go on the show and do the thing when DL was hosting. And then after I did that for a while, man, they called me back and asked me that I want to host a game show. So I'm like, you know, what the heck? I'll never say I can't do something. So I'll go out and try it. But I hosted that for a season. It's called On The Beat, and Lala was my DJ and co-host. So we just had a good time asking people musical questions and stuff.
It must be pretty fun working with Lala, man. And you better stay away from her. You know who her husband is.
Cabello, man. I ain't scared of you, Cabello. Cabello, man, I love your girl, man. She's fire, man. She's beautiful. The good spirit inside and out, man. A very talented lady, so I got love for Lala for sure.
Hey, shout out to Black people doing positive things. 2011, we on the move, we in the transition, man, trying to empower ourselves. Houston Improv, Ryan J. We got the 401 with Spike Davis. There it is.
So you gotta keep supporting local comedy because you don't know the niggas that you don't know until they become stars. But we don't become stars until people like y'all support us.
What's going on, y'all? Grown folks, make some noise for me one time. Glad to be grown. They call me Blaq Ron. I call myself that because I love being black. Anybody else love being black? You feel me? I'm not anti-nobody. I'm just real pro-black. You know, it was a surprise to me too. I slid out the womb already back. Just played a hand in the belt. So I just learned to love the skin that I'm in. So I do black people research. Y'all know we just got to celebrate Juneteenth, right? Now, for those of y'all that don't know, Juneteenth commemorates June the 19th, 1865, which is when we in Texas finally found out we were free. That's right. Whole year and a half after the freedom paperwork had been processed, we finally found out. Which is why it bothers me sometimes when white people get upset for black people being late. I be like, y'all created that late shit. Y'all will start the late first. I can be 18 minutes late to work. You can be 18 months late with my freedom. I think that's an even trade-off. So I had a Juneteenth barbecue, and I noticed a Negro phenomenon. Black folks, no matter what the occasion, will line dance. I don't care if it's a graduation, a wedding, a funeral. All we need is a 5, 6, 7, 8. We ain't have no meeting beforehand or nothing. We all know which foot we starting on and everything. And that mystified me. Like, how is that just ingrained in all of our DNA to just immediately, instinctively, innately know how to line dance? So I researched it. Come to find out, the electric slide originated as an escape route for slaves. I'll tell y'all what happened. One Sunday, it was the chief slave. He was the escape coordinator as he worked. He had to get the plan out without alerting master to the ongoing. So he said, gather round, everybody. We gonna get ourselves to freedom. Clap, y'all. Gather round, everybody. We gonna get ourselves to freedom. Look here, we take 2 miles to the north, then 2 miles to the west. Well, if you see them dogs, just bag it up. And then they go to the dogs, just bag it up. And then peek out for master. Everybody just peek out for master. Master on, and then grab the bag and let's dip on his ass. That's like history. You gotta go teach each one. Teach one. They don't put that one in the books. Moral of the story is, learn yourself. Like I'm a grown man. I had to learn a hard lesson as a grown man. Sometimes men, we don't want to admit defeat. We don't want to walk away. I'm in the toy store, toy shopping for my little girl. I didn't see nothing that I liked. I turned and get ready to walk off. But in my haste to turn, I accidentally bumped a big ass dude standing behind me. Now I'm grown, so I apologize. I said, excuse me, bro, I ain't even see you right there. You have a good one. And I made my way on down the aisle, but behind me I heard, you better watch where you're going, bitch. It's like, what? You want to run that by me again, player? He said, you heard me. Watch where you going, bitch. I got to dead the situation right then. Because I walked in the store, 0 bitches. I'm not finna leave 2 of his bitches. I'm not gonna do it. So I cleared my car, say, look here, player. I don't know who you got me confused with, but I ain't never been nobody's bitch. You understand me? And if we got a problem, come see me, homie. And I left my face toe up. Because usually that works. Usually. Oh, buddy, get the hooping and hollering. What you wanna do? What you wanna do? So now I got to fight him. You call me 2 bitches, now you loud talking to me all in the stove. Hell no, line it up, get it together. So I got mine together. And he cocked his way in there. Willing to tell y'all I had never seen nothing like that ever before in my life. I looked up to see what it was. He brought it down real hard in the forehead. You ever hit like with the butt of your hand, like right in between your eyebrows? Man, I was woozy as hell. I ain't gonna lie, he had stumbled me. He had stumbled me up against the wall. And I fixed my glass when I looked up, he had a brand new one waiting on me. Pow! Hit me in the same spot. Boys was accurate as hell. He was precise with it. So now I'm getting ready to tackle him, but now it's 3 of his ass. So I can't decide on which one to go for. And right before I got the one in the middle, he tricked me and got it ready again. I don't know why I looked up, but I did. Pow! Brought it right down in the same damn spot on my forehead. I didn't know what else to do. I just balled up and blew the whistle until the chaperone came to get me. I don't like how y'all judging me. Tell you what I did do though. I stole his move. That's what you do when you lose a fight. You take what they did to win, add it to your repertoire. You mess with me now, I get that thing ready for you from here. Okay, no games. I'm 12-0 since that. I don't count that as no loss. He had special needs. He was super strong. He jumped me. Learn yourself. You got to know yourself. I was dating this Latino girl one time. I love Latin women. She's gonna tell me I'm gonna take you to a salsa club, teach you how to salsa dance. I was weird. I'm black. I got rhythm. We go in there. They got a live band going. We walk in the door, band like blah 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 blah. Like oh snap. But I'm black, so I'm in there two-stepping. Hit my cousin. And everybody was looking at me. But when you killing it on the dance floor, they look at you. So I wasn't worried about that. Until the band band director came up to the mic, moved his hair back, started singing. He gonna look at the crowd and say, now I don't speak no Spanish, so to me it sounded like he was saying, on the count of 3, everyone stab the Negro, and I was the only Negro in the club. I looked around, there wasn't now another Negro but me. I'm like, no, I'm paranoid, that ain't what he said. But everybody started chanting and stuff. They were looking at me and winking. I'm like, oh, it's a setup? So out of nowhere, 2 dudes gonna circle me. And one of them jumped behind me, one of them jumped in front of me. I turned to the back to see what the one behind me was doing. The one in the front reached for my belt, so I weaved. And then at the same time, the one behind me reached for my kidney, so I stepped forward. And then they started turning and circling, and I was weaving, and I was dodging. I was like, please don't let them get me. Please don't let them get me. And one of them said, mira, 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 look, he's doing it, he's doing it. And that's what he dawned on me. The band director was saying, on the count of 3, everyone help the Negro. I'm Blaq Ron. I gotta go, y'all. I appreciate it.
I feel like I was put here to help people understand each other. I'm the bridge. Because I got friends from all walks of life. Like I got smart friends that have written books. They teach at colleges, educated professionals. Then I also have niggas that can't read, can't talk, sound rather unintelligent when they speak. And they both equally friends of mine. I got ugly friends that don't know they ugly. I got beautiful friends that don't recognize their beauty. I got the ones in the wrong places. I got ugly friends that think they way cuter than they are. I think we all got them kind of friends. And we should stop them. It ends today. Everybody used to know where the fuck we ranked. What happened in middle school? Everybody knew what their number was. If you was a 6 or above, you just focused on being good looking. If you was a 5 or under, you got some skills. You got your skill set together. You got talents about yourself. You joined the football team, basketball team, wrestling team. You was good at fighting. You could throw rocks. You could fix cars. You could cook. You could do something. Shoot marbles, shoot something, shit. Shoot dice. You had a skill set when you was ugly. Ugly girls had bubbly personalities back in my day. They were very pleasant to be around, effervescent. Ugly girls cook all night long. Ugly girls was the first one sucking dick in the black community. Yeah, the pretty girls and girls that came from 2-parent households wasn't sucking no dick, but the ugly girls, sucking dick so good, your face looked just like her face, you know.
Ron, all jokes aside, real talk, man. How long you been doing it now?
12 years.
12 years. And you done made some strides, bro. Like, we done been different places. I've seen you all over the country. If y'all don't know, Ron be everywhere.
No, don't say it like that.
Why?
I'm on child support. The only nigga that is on everybody's watch list.
I just want it all. I feel like everyone's watching me and I ain't stopping it all. You're gonna feel my grind, my grind. Whether it's sunny or rainy, going every day, you're gonna feel my grind. I'ma get something today, whether it's money or pain, you're gonna feel my grind.
I'm make it quick for you, bro. I know it's time. You got it rolling? Yeah, I got it. Good world. Once again, we got the 401 with Ryan J. This time, we got the headliner, Mr. Midwest Swing, Lavell Crawford, St. Louis is on. Hey, this dude is so fly, man. Before you start the interview, we gotta get the shoes, man. All day I dream about success, man.
Oh yeah, I'm flying with the Adidas. You wear 10.5, you can't have them. I broke them in.
I think that's my sign. So first of all, I just want to finish get you thing up there. You always do.
Appreciate that.
In terms of preparation, how you prepare for this to be so funny? Like,
oh man, shit, dog. I love doing it. It's my therapy, man. You know, shit. It's just like I wake up in the morning. I fight with a wife. I can get on stage and talk all about it and shit. You know, it knows the bills and fucking taxes and shit. I almost be cousin.
you good.
Oh, okay.
You can say whatever you want.
I was gonna make sure I got the customer, but you know, I mean, it's just life, man. And when I get my black people, man, I can relieve their stress, their pain. You know, it's a blessing to be able to come up and have your black people support you. We don't support each other like that, man.
Got you. So as I mentioned earlier, you are from the city of St. Louis.
Yeah.
Obviously, some of the greats up here, the Ike Turner, and your name was in there too, you know. So
Red Fox.
Red Fox.
Yeah, you don't know nothing about that. I'm right too young.
I'm too young.
It's all good. We got a lot of great Central entertainment.
Right.
Joe Toy.
So do you feel like that St. Louis spirit just kind of it stays with you on the road, you know, preparing for your routine?
I mean, I came up with, say it was like a little bit more seasoned than me, but he was inspirational because at that time, it took me, you gotta be talented, man, and you watch people who keep writing like Richard Pryor, it's just like a rap game. People to come up and do their thing and make you follow like Biggie them and Tupac, you seen what they were talking about. And that's what I like to do. I like to make you see it, not just hear it. You see it, you be like, oh man, I can just picture this nigga doing that, like tsunami relief, some niggas begging you for money, black people gonna be ignorant, last time I seen a tsunami, it was between 2 pieces of white bread and I ate it with some corn chips, and that's real. That's how you want. That's how you give that reaction. People like, man, this fool crazy. But it's just wordplay, man, and I like having fun with it. That's all.
Now, I'm doing some research in the beginning stages of your career. I found out that your actual show was in Belleville, Illinois.
Right.
Is that correct?
That was my first paid gig.
First paid gig.
Yes, sir. Right. Chuckles Comedy Club. Right.
So since then, in your opinion, how do you think you've evolved as far as your stage presence?
Shit, all I had was 8 minutes, and they paid me a little more. And I got a car to run. My car busted up, I had to put all the money I made on my car. It was crazy. My car was smoking like a motherfucker. But I was blessed to get a car, blessed to move on up. I done got way further than that. I had personality then, now I got jokes.
Exactly.
And I have stories and life.
Now speaking of your personality, you have a kind of way of connecting with your audience to where you kind of call them out and transition between the joke and the punchline. Now, in terms of keeping the audience engaged, how important is that to your routine?
Oh, it's very important. I want people to watch me. I'm a selfish bitch diva when I'm on stage. Yeah, damn right. Love me, motherfucker. Love me. Yeah. Fuck what you gonna do. Be with me tonight. Be with me from 45 to 50 to an hour. Ride. Go on a ride with me. And after I get done, because see, comedy different than singing or rapping. Because, you can dance with the beat or you can just sit back in the audience. See, comedy, you want everybody listening. You want everybody laughing. You want people to feel. Like, when I said the thing about the Bin Laden, wearing like a chinchilla. Hold my chinchilla. You gotta hang it up. Don't wrinkle my Bin Laden. Don't wrinkle my Bin Laden. And the motherfuckers laughing at that, but that's just something somebody gonna remember that shit the rest of their life.
Right.
And he touched folks. So
in terms of touching people and drawing connection with the audience, you also seem to use your size to your advantage. How are you able to just craft it?
It's a beautiful. You got great talent back in the day. Rocky Winfrey said, "Use everything you got," and that's what he said. Use everything you got. The whole trick of the medicine, making shit happen. So when you up there, man, you want to, you make people feel comfortable. I talk about my side and everybody else, because everybody got something fucked up on them. Everybody may not be skinny, may be fat, or they have a fucking bump on their head, lip chap, nappy hair, ugly. or whatever, you know. Or they be thinking they fly and one of their nipples bigger than theirs.
Gotcha. So in terms of career moves, because everybody knows what you've been doing, you know, your reputation obviously speaks for itself.
Right.
What's Lavell Crawford's next move?
Oh man, you know, I just shot an hour special, my hometown, where at first, you know, sometimes you gotta do things for yourself, like y'all young brothers out here doing things for Prairie View and getting your hustle on, trying to parlay it into entertainment tonight or something like that, you know, so your own TV show. And that's what you gotta do it yourself. We went selling no tickets in my hometown in my career. And I did Last Common Standing, and they didn't never let me go home to perform. So I had to go back home, and I said, just call me, can a brother get some love? And I came in there and sold that somehow for 3 days. 3 days off of me. Took my hustle, went to the radio station, they gave me love, and I got in there with packed 1,800 people. Fucking standing room only, and I tore the place down. It's a great DVD. It'll be at Comedy Central in August. You know, Hammerville, Showtime, and then all the Walmarts all over the country.
So do you do the whole tweet, Facebook thing?
Yeah, I'm tweeting me, brother.
Can I get it?
Lavell Crawford, Lavell The Comic, THACOMIC, The Comic at Twitter.com. Simple as hell. THA. Don't put no E on it. It's LAVELL. No E.
Hey, folks, this man's been working hard, and I'm so hungry, I can just eat another brother right now.
Right.
But you got the 401 here, Houston Improv, Ryan J, Lavell Crawford, it went down.
Coming to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, hey, get ready, because this is one of the brightest young comedians from Houston, and Bob has that eye when you see people. This is one of the guys that we'll probably see. So I want y'all to give it up for my man. His name is Lil Darrel. Give it up for Lil Darrel.
Y'all still going to fast food restaurants in here? I know I'm trying to cut back, but what else is open at 2:30 in the morning? Then trying to get that drunk off you so you can make it on this 30-minute drive through the city. You don't want to, but at the same time, you pull up to fast food. And it's always the one that ain't really healthy for you in the first damn place. And no matter what you pull up, they'll never give you no time to even gander the damn menu before they ask you, rude, how may I help you? I be damn, I ain't even neck deep out the window for you ask me. You act like everybody pull up to memorize y'all damn menu or something. I don't know y'all menu for a second. Can I gander? But that's what I'm thinking. Cause you know you can't talk to people like that before you get your damn food. They be all kind of spitting corrosion in your fries. So I just kind of, out loud, I'm like, can I get a few seconds, please? And the whole time I'm looking over the menu because I'm trying to stay under $5. Because I'm really not trying to spend over $5 and I ain't got that much change in the cup holder. So I can't get 5 items. I can get 4 items. And hopefully the change will round up to that 5. Because I ain't bought a number in a long time. When the last time you bought a number at the fast food place? I'm trying to put some shit together. I'm trying to get a couple of items for my shit. So I'm looking. When you looking for the dollar menu, but they took the damn dollar menu away. It's called the value menu now. And shit on there under $1.19. I say, ain't this about a Blaq? And then they put it all the way over there on the last row at the bottom. You damn near got to drive up a little bit just to see that menu. You be like, damn, why y'all put it so far? Y'all don't want nobody to get the value on that? But the number's right there in your face. Finally, and you know you feel pressure when you hear the people breathing. So you always say you ready, way before you really ready. And they call you to say the first thing that come to everybody. You be like, all right, I'm ready, and they still rude. All right, go ahead with your order. still got the medium and the large on the menu, so I'm trying to see which one these two, and he's still aggravated. Man, the small fry is $1.29 and the value fry is $1.19. He like, well damn, it ain't big no more than a couple of fries is the difference. Y'all still got them 2 tacos? You be right there, and every time you trying to manage your stuff when you order a couple things, first thing you ask, hey man, what my total is right now? And she like, you only ordered 2 things. No matter how low you try to stay, they always come with this old outrageous ass total, and you trying to figure out where the hell you get that from. Like, yeah, right now your total looking about $8.65. God damn, $8.65. He was like, well, how much was the taco? Damn. You know what? Take the tacos off. Fuck. I don't even want them no more. Just give me a medium fry and a water. Light ice. I'm on tour right now with my big bro, nephew Timmy.
Thomas Miles.
Or Thomas Miles.
You guys
if you're looking it up on Google. But you know, nephew Timmy, and you know, we've been out for about 4 years with him now. We go back out in July, do a little run, St. Louis, LA, Washington.
I got a whole little light skin H-time run out there.
A little light skin. We got a few dark skin members on the team though. You know, we don't discriminate. I'm light skinned, but I got a lot of dark skin features. I miss my little cougar. She was 71. She ain't look a day over 63 though. She was picking up her little groceries or whatever. I seen her on a little walk. I was like, hey, how you doing? She was had a lot of ass on. That's what caught my attention, because she was over there just strolling through the house. And that back up at the edge, this was like, oh, okay, she flirting now. So, cause she ain't need them eggs, she ain't even put them in the car.
About to do some auditions for the True TV series.
Yes, sir.
By Bob Sumner. This is the vintage.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Yeah, yeah.
This dude right here.
Hey, man. What's happening, everybody? It's your man, Ellis, Mr. Entertainment, Dallas King of Comedy, America's Funny Man. Look at here. I'm here for one reason, and that's to tear this motherfucker apart. It's already about to fall apart, but I want to tear this motherfucker on down. They ain't gonna never finish this bitch. But it's gonna be corrupted and tore up when I leave this motherfucker. Holla at your boy, DLSworld.com. You know how we do. Let's go get it. God damn.
What's happening, y'all? Goddamn it, y'all better clap in this goddamn Humpo building. Shit, quit bullshit. And don't try to act bougie on me now. Make some noise in this bitch, man. Give it up for everybody you sing. All right, goddamn it. I ain't got long. Black folk, we funny. We some funny ass people, ain't we? Shit. Black folk, you know. Somebody have a goddamn cookout, we need to know who the fuck cook what. Who made these goddamn collard greens? Oh, Geraldine, that bitch nasty as hell. I ain't need them goddamn collard greens. You hear me? But black folk, you better find you some white friends. White folk pay for shit. What they tell you? Put your money away. Your money's no good here. What we do, we put our money right back in our goddamn pocket, don't we? Black folk, it can be 20 of us. It's gonna be 20 goddamn checks. Bitch, I had hot wings and water. Who the fuck is gratuity, bitch? Let me see the manager, bitch. Let me see the manager. Shit, you hear me? How many Bernie Mac fans we got out here? Make some noise, man. Make some noise for Bernie Mac. You know, Trump ain't shit in office. But what if Bernie Mac was running for office? Be a whole different type of candidacy, wouldn't it? Whole different type of ball game. I like to talk to you motherfuckers for a minute. Trump out here grabbing these motherfuckers by the pussy and putting these goddamn Bill Cosby pills in they drink. I'm about to bust their motherfucking head to the white meat. I swear for the Lord. So let me tell you something. If people don't like you for being yourself, fuck them. Fuck them against the wall with handcuffs on and crazy on their goddamn lips. I'm the president of the goddamn United States. You son of a bitch. Tell y'all this story. Don't y'all fuck this up when y'all leave here. I just got married March 12th. Give me a fucking this. Thank you. Before I got married though, I went to my girl's aunt's house. And her aunt made this goddamn potato salad. So you know black folk, we don't fuck with everybody's potato salad. We got to the house, there's a whole pan full of goddamn potato salad. I knew something was fucked up about the potato salad because there was some flies that was flying over the goddamn potato salad. And they looked back at the other flies and said, some other shit up here we can land on. So her aunt fixed my goddamn plate. She took one of them goddamn spoons you used to be at your grandmama's house and piled this shit up on my damn plate. You know when black folk don't like something. We fuck around, take the napkin that we eat with, and slide that nasty shit off the goddamn plate, and put our plate back on top of that goddamn trash. But I fuck around and took 2 scoops of that shit before I put it in the goddamn trash. My goddamn stomach started bubbling. I thought, you know you want to be at home when you start shit. You don't want to be at nobody else's house when you start shit. I fuck around and got stuck on 45 in traffic. My goddamn stomach said, nigga, you know you shouldn't have ate that goddamn potato salad. You ever stood up in a goddamn Fiat and clutch your ass cheeks with your foot on the brake and the gas at the goddamn same time? You hear me? While your stomach saying, nigga, you know you shouldn't have ate that goddamn potato salad. I got to the house, closed the goddamn door, clutched my goddamn ass cheeks and got that goddamn duck walk to the goddamn house. I got inside the house and my goddamn door was locked. I knocked on the door, I said, who's in here? She said, your mama. I said, bitch, if you don't get your goddamn ass out of this bathroom, I'm gonna shit on your ass. By the time I got in that goddamn bathroom, you ever did that hammer shit? You trying to shit and trying to get your goddamn pants down, goddamn it. I got my pants around my goddamn ankles. And Jesus, Lord Jesus, Jesus, Lord, Lord Jesus, Jesus, Lord Jesus. I got my second round. I got butt, booty, ass naked. But I kept my socks on for grip. I'm D. Ellis, Mr. Entertainment, y'all. Dallas King of Comedy. Thank y'all so much, man. Salute. Much love, Uncle Bob.
I want to get the stepdads too a shout, goddammit, because, what man, goddammit? Fuck, why stepdads don't got a dad? I ain't no dad, but I've been a stepdad. I've been a lot of stepdads. I'm like the GOAT of stepdads. You feel me? If I'm not the GOAT, I'm in the conversation of the GOAT of stepdads. I've been a stepdad. I know what that shit is like though, and that's aggressive. You know what I'm saying? There's some deadbeat dads getting love on that Father's Day. Man, show me some love though. I'm taking care of somebody else. See, you better quit playing with me. Out here in this life. That nigga bad too? What? He know how to use shit in context. He know though, like, you can't tell me what to do. You ain't my real dad. I'd be like, you right. I ain't your real dad. But your mama call me daddy. Technically, I'm your granddaddy, Don't drink no more of my Capri Suns. I bought them. Don't eat no Lunchables, don't eat the Captain Crunch or none of that. Eat that Corporal Crunch that your mama buy. That's in the bag. You eat that shit. That shit that don't never get soggy in milk. Eat that, fuck the whole roof of your mouth up. Go to school and get good grades, nigga. The internet that messed it all up. The internet that made dating so impersonal, we don't even meet people no more. All we meet is their avatar, you know what I'm saying? Like we meet their profile and shit, who they want to be. That ain't them. The aspiration, you 4 credits short of that, right? We don't get to meet people. We gotta get back to meeting people, getting out, asking questions, because you gotta ask different questions now when you're meeting people. You can't ask the same questions you used to ask in like 05, you know, 04. You know, it's 2011, you gotta ask more relevant questions to what's going on now. When you meet a person, when you out, you gotta ask more relevant questions to what's going on now. Like, were you born a woman? You know what I'm saying? That type of shit, it's something you wanna know, right, fam? You wanna know that. You don't want no surprises with that ain't what?
My man Larry Goodwell.
What's up, y'all? This is Larry Goodwell, aka Larry Goodwell, aka Larry Anthony Goodwell, Lyndon Ronald's oldest son. And I'm out here sweating my goddamn ass off to do this audition for True TV. Yeah, Laugh My Bob Sumner, about to represent H-Town, and I'm sweating like a motherfucker. We're at the Square. This is actually the first place I ever started doing comedy 10 years ago yesterday. So I'm back for the first time since then, and like my well-dressed partner who just got off the camera, I want to burn this bitch down too. So
I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna treat this like my sex life. I'm gonna be up here about 2-3 minutes. Y'all gonna laugh at me. We all gonna be disappointed when I'm done. I turned 43 this year. Anybody 40 and up? Make some noise. 40 and up. Yeah. Turned 43 this year. I learned a very valuable lesson at 43 that you cannot talk to young women, because young women are the most evil people on this fucking earth. I caught a young woman that I was waiting on my ride to work. I'm gonna tell the story. I was waiting on my ride to work, and when I say I was waiting on my ride to work, I was at a bus stop. I was sitting at a bus stop, and she pulls up, and I get up and talk to her, and the first thing she says to me is, "Nigga, get your broke ass away from my car." And I was like, "Well, baby, I came to talk to you." She was like, "Well, if you want to talk to me, you better be riding big. I only talk to dudes that ride big." And I'm like, "Well, ain't shit on the road bigger than this bus I'm finna get on right now." Catching that shit to the train, ain't shit bigger than that either. Newly single, learned a very valuable lesson in my last relationship. Do not date Creole women. I'm sorry if you're Creole, don't mean to offend you, but Creole women are some of the most evil people on this earth. My last woman was evil. And I didn't find out until we got to the stage in the relationship we started exchanging pet names. You know, pet names like baby, boo-boo, sweet dick, sugar walls, whatever you call it, person. This bitch called me crawfish. Out of all the names you call somebody, she called me crawfish. So I asked her one night, I was like, "Baby, why do you call me crawfish?" She was like, "Don't worry about it." And so later on that night, she did mouth stuff. And while she was doing mouth stuff, she pinched me on my butt. So I was like, I figured it out. The next morning, I was like, "Baby, you call me crawfish, I got it. Because when you suck in my head, you like to pinch me on the tail." And she was like, "No, nigga, I call you crawfish because you a lot of work for a little ass piece of meat. That's why I call you crawfish." It gets worse. My roommate walks in, she was like, "Hey, corn and potatoes." And I was like, "What the fuck you call corn and potatoes?" She was like, "'Cause he's the one that actually fills me up, crawfish." Oh, you evil bitch, so I'm saying. Another valuable lesson I learned at 43, get you a fat friend. Get you a fat friend. If you ain't got no fat friends, get you a fat friend. Fat people are the most loyal people on this earth. They give great advice. A lot of times, it's in food parables, but you gotta get past that, and you'll be better. After my last girlfriend dumped me, I called my fat homeboy, and he's got like 3 or 4 jobs. So I called him, and I was like, "Hey man, I need to talk to you. Are you busy?" And he was like, "Well, I got a lot on my plate, but it's all gravy. What's the deal, nigga?" And I was like, "Man, my girl dumped me." And he was like, "Oh, y'all beefing?" Y'all was like 2 peas in a pod last time I talked to you. And I was like, "Yeah, man, we broke up." And he's like, "Well, what happened?" I was like, "Well, you know we moved in and trying to save some money to buy a house." He was like, "That's right, y'all are stacking y'all dough, put your cheese together." And I was like, yeah, man, but she mad at me because I spent a lot of money last month. But the month before, she spent a lot of money. He's like, whoa, she can't have her cake and eat it too, nigga. Tell you what you need to do. Y'all need to squash that shit. Relationships can be a rocky road at times, and you don't need to chicken out. You got a lot at stake. And sometimes it's just how the cookie crumbles, man. You work it out and let the chips fall where they may. She already treats you like shit, nigga. That's the proof's in the pudding. I'm like, dog, are you sincere or are you hungry, you fat piece of shit? My father just recently got his right foot amputated. And I know y'all thinking he had diabetes. No, he didn't have sugar. He got into a bad motorcycle accident. He was tough and he had to have his right foot amputated. And I know it sounds kind of sad, but when your dad is an asshole, it's awesome. You get payback. You get payback.
Wow.
So the first night I went to pick him up from the hospital, he was down, and my dad likes to rent movies. So I was in charge of renting movies, and the first movie I thought to rent was Footloose. Because his foot was loose. And midway through the movie, he gets kind of sad. So I'm like, damn, that's my dad. I got to pick his spirits back up. But you got to watch the advice you give an amputee. You can't be like, hey man, just walk on faith and put your best foot forward. And get on the good foot. And so I was like, I got it. I got a little poem. I know every black person has seen this. We all got it somewhere in our house. That if you just so happen to be walking on the beach, and you look up in the sky, you see the scenes in your life playing, the good and the bad. The good and the bad gets so bad that you fall out. And you wake up, and you look down in the sand, and you see a pair of footprints, and you know that God carried you. And I told my dad, I was like, Dad, you definitely know God carried you, because it was a set of footprints in the sand. It wasn't just one foot. It wasn't just one foot. I tell jokes, but I'm also a master impressionist. I do impressions. Something nobody's seen tonight, impressions. We saw Burning Back, then I'm going to give you another impression. Here's my impression of most black men in the 80s when they found out they were going to be a father for the very first time.
Goodwell. He walked away from his responsibility.
What's up, everybody? You're watching the MissKittyTV.net exclusive. We're down here at Groove's Restaurant and Lounge. Sitting with me today is Damn Fool. He's going to be one of the comedians tonight on the show. So we're going to be interviewing him, asking him some questions to kind of let you know what's on his plate. Damn Fool. Number one question. How you doing?
I'm fine. Tired, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just got in town today, but I'm feeling good.
Okay. About to have a black president in a couple of days?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this, I guess.
Okay. Well, why do they call you Damn Fool?
Well, I usually don't tell people before the show because I explain it during the show, but it's just simply because like I just look at the world different. And the things that I see when I talk about them, people will be like, boy, you're a damn fool. Like, my take on things is a little different.
Right. Okay. And how did you get into comedy?
I started comedy. I realized at a young age that I was just always silly. You know what I'm saying? I liked acting things out that I saw.
Class clown.
Yeah, class clown. I was one of those kids that the teacher actually at the beginning of the class would be like, come up here and get it all out before we start, because I don't want you fucking up my class.
Right.
Yeah, I deprived a lot of people of their education.
Okay.
So I figured I'd do something positive with it.
Right. Okay. Well, being though that you've always been that way, what was it like when you actually got on stage for the very first time?
The very first time I got on stage was terrible. I did horrible. I did real bad. Like,
you didn't get booed off the stage, did you?
No, I got argued off the stage. I was
Argued?
arguing with a guy in the balcony. Yes.
Oh man.
And I wasn't ready for that. Like, you know, I hadn't become the professional that I am now.
Right. Do you remember the heckle?
I'm going back and forth with him. I'm ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? I
Oh,
don't really,
man.
come down here then, punk. You know. I'm nervous as hell. So
Right.
it's like, but now, you know, that first time was horrible. Yeah, I didn't do that good, but it just made me want to come back.
Right.
That's really all it did. It made me want to really do it again because I had to prove myself. I had to show them that I could do it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And how long you been a comic?
I would say it's been 3.5 years now, almost 4, maybe. Yeah, I started like early '06, I believe. I'm not sure. Okay. But I know it's been about 3.5 years.
Okay, so I gotta ask you, how was it performing with Jamie Foxx in Appaloosa?
Oh, that was like the greatest thing ever.
Man, I mean that moment.
Yeah, I think that's my biggest moment, or one of so far, because like I had only been doing comedy, I'd say 6 to 8 months.
Right.
And so I was blessed to even be there, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then to go out there and do as well as I did in that environment with him in the audience, and you know what I'm saying, all of the industry people that were there, it was very beneficial for me. And to have him, you know, tell me personally, like, dude, you did your thing tonight.
Right.
Like, it's like, okay, because that's somebody that I know is solidified, you know what I'm saying? I look at him as one of those people who's made it to where I'm trying to go.
Right.
So therefore, I'm like, okay, that's good to hear from him, you know what I'm saying? So it was one of the biggest things, and it's opened up a lot of doors.
What would you say to some of the up-and-coming comics out there to get to that Jamie Foxx moment, to actually get a chance to perform with him? What advice would you give to some of the up-and-coming artists?
My best advice would be to stick with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of those things where it's not easy. It don't happen overnight.
Right.
It's a long process. It's a lot that goes into it. You know what I'm saying? I guess the biggest advice I can give is to be professional. You know what I'm saying? Professionalism is the biggest thing. You got to realize that you are a business. You're not just somebody acting silly, you know what I'm saying, for a living. You know what I'm saying? It's more to it than that. You have to be very professional. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take care of the business aspect of this game. Like, cause the comedy part, if you're a true comedian, it comes easy. You know what I'm saying? You're funny. It's been your whole life. You know what I'm saying? The hard part where people fall off and people don't make it is the business part. When you know what I'm saying, you gotta take care of all these contracts and signing shit and reading shit and making sure you understand what you're reading and making sure you put in the effort and the work to generate work. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause everybody don't have an agent. I had to drive to every freaking city and across the country. I get in my car and just start driving. You know what I'm saying? I show up places like, hey, can I do some time?
Right.
And then that got me to a point where people understood me or people knew I was funny. So now I can call any club in the country and get on stage and get paid to do so. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing I can tell you is to be professional. I have to stress that. That is what kills a lot of people, because they think this whole thing is fun and games.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And don't let the game drive you crazy, because it will.
Okay. All right. Well, you work with Jamie Foxx and P. Diddy. What's up and coming for Damn Fool in the next 3-5 years?
Well, right now I'm in the process of starting a production company.
Okay.
I want to produce some films. And,
film.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm trying to, get into film myself.
Okay.
Like,
Shooting or writing?
I got a thirst for all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love writing because, because I like people. I want my ideas to be out. You know what I'm saying? So, because I think I got some funny ideas. So, I love writing. I'm just not getting into acting now. You know what I'm saying? I've been enjoying that. And also, producing, like just putting together the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to be like the next Robert Towne, Spike Lee. Like that. I'm really looking forward to doing some big things. You know what I'm saying? But right now, like my short-term goal right now is I'm working on some film projects that should be out next year, that I'm hoping, everything is going to be, that'll, start pushing things on up.
Well, we're going to kind of wrap it up, but I do want to ask, what would be your most memorable moment in all your years and all your experience and working with everybody? What would you say would be the one most memorable moment that you've had?
I think the most memorable moment for me would have to be the first time my 3-year-old son saw me on TV.
Oh my God! What did he do?
Oh, it was crazy. we was sitting in the living room, and Comic View was coming on. And, you know, he was sitting on my lap, and the TV, you know, the dude called my name. It was Kevin Hart called my name to have me come out.
Right.
And you know, he didn't say my name. You know, so at first he didn't know who it was. So you know, Kevin Hart says, you know, give it up for damn fool. And he's looking, and then the curtain opened, and I came down. He was like, oh. He said, Daddy, that's you. I said, yes, it is. He jumped up, ran in the back, woke his uncle up like, I did it on TV, come in the living room. So now he got everybody in the living room, we all watching it. You know what I'm saying? And he was just tripping. He was like, man, I was watching TV, and that man came on, and he said, Kevin, go to the stage. I was like, that is not what he said. That's not what he said. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
Wow.
But, you know, that was the most memorable moment for me, like him being so excited.
Right.
That was the biggest thing for me so far.
What do you want to accomplish, would you say, as a comedian? What's your biggest goal when you get on the stage?
My biggest goal is to have a good time, uplift people's spirits, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you came in here and you was feeling bad or something, I want you to leave here feeling better, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like I'm a doctor, but not really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here to doctor on your soul, though, you know what I'm saying? So, I feel like I have an obligation to my crowd to give them all of me, all the time, you know what I'm saying? So, that's my only thing I'm trying to accomplish, is just that I do my best.
I swear to God, I got kids myself, and my kids is getting on my motherfucking nerves. Just found out my daughter's gay. She's 17 years old. Fuck me all the way up. I ain't got nothing against gay people, but this is my goddamn baby. It hit a little close to home. Fuck me all the way up. I'm not even mad that she like girls. I like pussy. I know how powerful it is. I understand. Pussy's amazing. It's like Jay's potato chips, nigga. You can't just eat one. Once you had the taste in your mouth, you want some more. I get it. I know why my baby like pussy. You understand me? That's not my problem. My problem is that my baby graduated from high school with no children. You hear me? In my neighborhood, that's a big thing. Nobody else kids did. So they hold me in high regard in my neighborhood. They praise me when I walk down the streets. They say nice things about me. But now, when he found out this bitch don't even like this, they gonna take back my Daddy of the Year award. You understand me? Shit's fucked up. She decided to go to prom and got down with her girlfriend. Fucked up everything for me. That nigga's outside asking me questions like, hey man, what the fuck is this all about? Nigga, I don't know if she came up with this shit last night. I'm still in the day.
Oh man, y'all great, man. Well, I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm here to tell you. I'm cockeyed and I'm crazy, straight off the bat. I wanna let you know that I got some shit to say. Cause I done grew up with y'all, man. I went to school with y'all. And y'all got some shit to say about a cockeyed, man. I be walking down the hall, minding my business. All of a sudden somebody say, look at that old cockeyed nigga there. When he cry, his tears go like this. Fucked up shit. But they had me fucked up though, cause I'll fight somebody. One fuck with my eyes and shit, we gon' fight. And I'll be telling them, hey look man, tell my homeboys, if some shit pop off, y'all stand on this side of me. Cause every motherfucker over here is getting knocked the fuck out. I ain't lying. But the only thing about me fighting, I'm cockeyed, I end up knocking a motherfucker out there and had shit to do with. That your bitch ass hanging around wanna be nosy and shit. But see, I was smart in school. I was real smart. Test day come around, I be sitting up in my classroom, looking straight at the chalkboard. Copying everything this motherfucker next to me right now. I ain't lying. If I thought he didn't have the right answer, I would just stick my neck out a little bit more and look at the next motherfucker over another eye. Hey, straight A's. But shit, man, I got older, man. My eye helped me out of my relationships and shit.
I started dating because I had a hard time in high school. Didn't nobody want to go to the prom with me and shit. So I got smart. I said, well, I was the only date the cockeyed bitch in school. You know what I'm saying? So, but being I wouldn't ask her if she want to go to the prom. It turned into a motherfucking argument. Now me and this cockeyed mother, we trying to argue with each other, but this bitch standing over here looking this way. I'm standing over here looking this way. Now my homeboy had to come and take me and turn me the right way so I could argue with this bitch. Cause the bitch didn't make no sense, man. I don't want to drive to the prom. I said, bitch, you know you can't drive and I can't either. My grandma won't have to drop us off. Some bullshit. But I kept on dating, man. I did. And my eye helped me out of my relationship. I'm able to get out of shit cause I got a bad eye. Man, I come home one day, walked in my house, called my old lady, had an RL copulation with the mailman. Man messed me up. All I can do was scream. Ah! Bitch, what is you in here doing? And after seeing that, she gonna try to explain some shit to me. You know, can we talk about it? Hell no, we can't talk about it. Goddamn, I walk in this house and you hear me giving the mailman our calculation. Goddamn it, when it's the the goddamn light people we owe. Bitch, we done got this pink bill twice and you hear me having our calculation with the mailman. So she's still trying to argue with me. And because I got the eye, I was able to get rid of her ass. Cause I told her, look, your ass has got to go. Cause me and you, we ain't seen eye to eye. Bitch, you got me all crossed up. And I tried to point this bitch up out my house, man, my post hole. I couldn't do it cause I'm cockeyed. I done pointed this bitch to the pantry, out there on the patio, to the bathroom. Finally, I had to call my homeboy, man. I'm crying, man, can you come help me get this bitch out of my house? Yeah, man. But I'm gonna tell you, y'all women gotta watch yourself. Cause y'all be lying to a nigga. You can't lie to a nigga like me, cause I'm crazy. I be believing what you say. If you say that thing is mine, goddammit, you better stick by it. I'm not bullshit. Don't be lying to me and shit. You know you're lying. Just to get your rocks off and shit. That's how you make a motherfucking stalker. You do. You make a stalker. Turn me into a stalker. And I ain't no good stalker. Cause I'm cockeyed and I end up stalking the wrong motherfucking house. And that's what I did, man. This woman lied to me, told me this shit was mine, and I went and checked on it. Several times. When I thought I found the right address, I went and got in this woman's bush. Check on it. I mean, I'm stalking. I ain't lying. It's cold outside. I don't know what this bitch doing. I'll be glad when she come home. I'm study stalking. All of a sudden she come home, man. I jump out on her goddamn ass. Bitch, I know you been fucking around. Man, that woman step back, say, oh, cockeyed nigga, who is you? What the fuck are you doing in my bush? I said, look here, is this a 503 portal? She said, hell no. This is 305 portal, motherfucker. You looking at it backwards. And I apologize to the lady. Man, I'm sorry. She directed me to the right address. And went and got right back in the bushes. This time, I ain't hiding behind the bushes. My cockeyed ass sitting right out in the open. I'm thinking behind the bushes. So I'm sitting there. And I'm stalking. I'm looking at her through the window. All of a sudden, my cell phone rang. Hello. The voice say, what you doing? I said, I'm keeping my eye on the motherfucker. She said, well, where's she at? I said, the bitch is in the kitchen. She said, well, what's she doing in the kitchen? The bitch is on the telephone. She said, well, who you think she talking to? I said, I don't know. But it's very, very peculiar. Every time you say something, that bitch say something. She said, cause it's me, you cockeyed motherfucker. Get your ass up out my business. Hey, my name is Dr. Shep, man. Y'all been nice.
Now, how long you been doing comedy?
7 years.
Wow.
8 years in July.
How'd you get started in that? You know, what was your initial motivation?
I used to do skits on rap albums, and they would call me a comedian, so I just started doing it.
Do you have any, what's your biggest motivation in continuing to do it now, and where do you see yourself?
Well, I got a little baby, 15 months, so that's the motivation all day. That's all we know. I ain't trying to wait for nobody. Wait for yourself.
That's why I feel like we need some real gun control out this bitch, bro. When I say gun control, I don't mean take your guns. You know what I mean? Because I'm from Texas, I feel like we should all have a gun to protect yourself, protect your family and shit. But the problem is there's too much access, too many different guns. Too much access, but you know what I mean? Too many different guns out here. If I was the president, there'd be one type of gun out this motherfucker. That's right. You have to learn how to use the one he used. You gotta learn how to use the one she used. We all on the same playing field, goddamn. You can't have no Uzi, you can't have no bazooka, you can't have no goddamn 9, nigga. We all got muskets out this motherfucker. That's right. You want to shoot it, you gotta look like a pilgrim doing it, goddamn. You gotta have that bitch on your shoulder. You gotta really want to carry that son of a bitch, goddamn. That's one shot right there. You gotta get who you came to get with the musket. Ain't no old man shooters, bro. That's gonna eliminate all the bullshit. You can't do no drive-bys with no musket, goddamn. Like, hey, go right there. Slow this bitch down. Slow it down. Slow it down. There they go right there. Hey, they go right there. Hey, listen on this bitch. Pull it in neutral. Slow it down. Hey, boy. Yeah, you ain't think we were coming like this, huh? Yeah, boy, got the musket on your goddamn ass, boy. Yeah, well, let's check it out. Pop! You know, you gotta wait a little bit for that gunpowder. Shit, we missed it. Conserve this bitch back around. They gon' feel this. They gon' feel this, man. They gon' feel it. That musket called motherfucker, bro. You still the wrong person to park a spot in the grocery store if you want to. Like, oh, you ain't see my blinker? I can pump your ass full of lead. You just pump 10 times, they release the action on yourself. Y'all know real talent. Alright, I'm about to go. Instagram, Facebook, let's promote that fucking up out of here. _ Bryson Brown, BRYSON. Make sure y'all fuck with me, follow me, man. My name is Bryson Brown. Appreciate y'all, man.
Goal when you get on the stage?
My biggest goal is to have a good time, uplift people's spirits, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you came in here and you was feeling bad or something, I want you to leave here feeling better, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like I'm a doctor, but not really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here to doctor on your soul, though, you know what I'm saying? So, I feel like I have an obligation to my crowd to give them all of me all the time, you know what I'm saying?
Because I think some of the shit that people in other races have to go through is fucked up. I'm glad I was born American, nigga, because I wouldn't have been able to live nowhere the fuck else. I don't think I'm tough enough. I got a homeboy named TJ. TJ's an African. I didn't know TJ was African. I just thought he was a black ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know he was an original nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to nigga TJ one day. TJ has a cut in his face that goes from his nose to his fucking ear. I thought the nigga failed and busted shit one day. Fuck no, this nigga told me when you turn 13 in his tribe, they take a piece of metal and cut your goddamn face from ear to ear. He said it's called a tribal scar. I said, no nigga, that's called child abuse. And if you'd have been here in the States, somebody would have fucking helped you. I'm sorry, they got a hotline for that shit. The nigga told me, he was like, but it's a rite of passage. He said, if you don't do this, you will not be considered a man in his tribe. I said, well, I've been the only 35-year-old little boy in your tribe because you ain't cutting my goddamn face. Now, I know y'all looking at me like, damn fool, that's fucked up that you talking about their culture. But I bet you right now, there's a little 13-year-old African boy standing in line, nervous than a motherfucker. That nigga looking like, oh my God. That nigga standing in line looking, he looked to his mama like, excuse me, mother. Could you please explain to me again why we must do this? She looked back at him, because in Butu, if you do not do this, you will not be able to hunt. Nigga look back like, mother, I think I'm more of a gatherer anyway.
So you gotta keep supporting local comedy because you don't know the niggas that you don't know until they become stars. But we don't become stars until people like y'all support us.
I've known since I was 5 that I was born to help others. And in 1979, I was introduced to stand-up comedy on a floor model stereo that looked similar to this. Inside that stereo, there were 33 albums of Red Fox and Richard Pryor. Now, it was just sound, but I couldn't help but see the vivid images that they painted with their words, and I laughed uncontrollably. It was addictive. So addictive that I took our other stereo that looked similar to this one to my room so I could replay what I had heard and laugh the night away. In 1983, during the night that Eddie Murphy's Delirious premiered on HBO, it took all of me not to laugh out loud, but you could hear me giggling on the cassette tape that I recorded his set on. In 2000, I went to my first live comedy show in Fresno, California. And just a few minutes in, time seemed to stop. And as I looked around at all of the people laughing and enjoying themselves, being so stress-free, it hit me. This right here, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. After the show, when people started getting autographs, I started getting contact information. And then in 2009, I produced my first comedy show with no idea what I was doing. And that is where Freedom Unlimited Production was born. Stand-up comedy is the toughest business in show business. Take a walk with us and get to know comedy behind the jokes.
This is all from the lead student.